Hey everyone, welcome back. And today I have a 1985 Mark II Toyota Supra. Picked this up probably about a month ago now, and this may be, we're gonna find out as this channel goes on, how long it's gonna last in comparison to the Celica, the Porsche 944, the GC8 Subaru, and the many other cars that I've owned in just the last year alone. But this is it. I picked this up. I haven't done too much to it just yet. That's kind of the plan, and what I'm going to figure out what it is that I'll be doing with this thing. Jumping into this, and that's kind of why I wanted to post a video on this car, is there's not a whole lot on the Mark II Supra. Of course, we see everything. Now jumping into the Mark V, the Mark IV, of course, some Mark III, but these Mark II, the Celica Supra, there's not a whole lot of content of, unless you're digging into the forums, then that's a whole different story. But that being the case, this car, it's fair. I'd say 7 or 8 out of 10. The paint obviously needs quite a bit of love, scuffs and so on around the body, the front lip. Mechanically, it does have a leak in this sill right here. So I did already go ahead and order both sills. So we'll probably do a video coming up soon on pulling all this off, replacing those sills, and of course replacing this timing cover that for some reason wasn't put back on. But we'll kind of go through some more of the other things on this car. You know, ordering the small tedious stuff, you know, washer cap, either keeping and replacing the hoses or replacing the whole radiator and changing a few things. Gonna do some spark plugs on this today. Wires they didn't have in stock, but I'll take a look and see if that is something I want to swap out as well. The car itself is already on coilovers. Haven't had a chance to look and see what brand they are, but they are a cut and weld in the front. And this thing is sitting on XXR. So, of course, with this, we got to swap some stuff out. And, you know, tedious things, kind of like, you know, my little makeshift vacuum support for the hood. But, anyways, the car itself, it's fair. I mean, stuff like the seat, you know, a little bit of love, some interior stuff, leather. I mean, for an 85, it's definitely held its own. So later on, probably touch base on some of the interesting stuff about this car, driving it and so on. I mean, like, this has like a little pump right here that is for the lumbar support, factory for the seat. So cool stuff like that. But what we're gonna get into, because I don't have any anyone to tell me no, I would like to see what this car sounds like without this muffler, and then I guess get an idea of doing like a 3 or 4 inch at the end of this, or do something with, like, you know, 2 pipes running right out the back. So at least for now, just so it'll keep me entertained for the weekend with the important stuff of spark plugs and just kind of checking fluids on this, I'm going to go ahead and we're going to start the car so you can see what it sounds like for an 85 with a stock full exhaust. I'm going to grab that good old Sawzall back there, and we're just going to send it and cut that muffler off and do a startup and see how it sounds. So let's jump right into that. Find the keys. So pretty basic. I'm not going to really hop into this just because I do have it on the jack itself right now, but you know, first thing too, did swap on that status racing carbon fiber shift knob because the other one was split in half and just didn't work. So neutral, e-brake, good to go. So good tone to it. I know our Porsche 944 had kind of the same tone. It sounded real good, a little deep, a little bit of a grumble to it. So for 85, Supra still sounds pretty good. It's warmed up. I did drive earlier. So yeah, let's make it a little louder. All right, so pretty quick and easy. Looking at this too, when we picked up the car, So that actually was completely tilted to the left side, so it wasn't even straight. And getting out of the car and looking at it too, with the help of that Sawzall, we were able to cut it back just before where the hanger is. So that's good. That means this isn't gonna, you know, sag or anything crazy like that. But you can tell that this more than likely was once welded on at some point. So going forward, I am going to go ahead and get a muffler on this car. Not just going to run it like this. Yeah, I could only assume that for a while it'll probably get a little too crazy. But as mentioned, probably going to look into different options for either 3 or 4 inch on this, or maybe just like one crazy ass or 2 pipes just right out through the back of the bumper. So wherever you guys think would look best on this car in general, or, you know, get crazy with it this year, gonna let me know. But with that guy off, let's see how crazy loud this thing is. So already got the key in here. Can hear a little bit of a grumble to it. So not bad. It's not, it doesn't seem at idle. It doesn't seem like anything that's gonna be crazy or too overbearing, but let's take a look here. Oh my God. Oh, this is gonna get... Ooh, that sounds good though. Hopefully it doesn't sound too crazy through your headphones or through the speaker, but oh, that's a good deep sound. Obviously stock exhaust and just muffler cut at the end of this, but I think that sounds pretty fit for it being a Toyota Supra, you know, Celica Supra. I think that's gonna be pretty sweet driving around for a while. But yeah, if you guys have ideas or suggestions on what I should throw on for the muffler on this now, since, you know, Sawzall cut, and now we're just running kind of a little bit of a straight pipe towards the backside. Wherever you guys think would be best, let me know. If you guys have suggestions, if you guys have a MK2 Supra, and you've already tried different options of mufflers, whatever you know, you've ran or you felt would be a good sound for this car, let me know. And then obviously if you guys have the links, I know a lot of stuff for this platform, anything from like the short hub adapters for aftermarket steering wheel and such. It's kind of hard to find, just because it feels like it's such a niche platform. Again, the Mark III, the Mark IV, and now the Mark V being so heavy driven in the car community, and this one just seems kind of forgotten. So if you guys have information on that, please let me know. I would love to check out different things to do for this car, as long as we keep it. So stay tuned and we'll see what happens next.